want to stay in green forever though, because you're never going to improve your function. So it's important to nudge into yellow or to nudge into red. So let's say walking for 5 minutes leaves you in green. Walking for 10 minutes might start to nudge you into yellow, which is that 5 to 7 out of 10 range. That's okay, right? Hurt does not equal harm here. By you going into that yellow, you're starting to nudge the system and you're starting to train the nervous system that activity is safe. But you have to hang out in yellow a little bit and then kind of drop back down into green. So you go to 0 to 4, you hang out there for a while, and then you nudge into yellow. And you keep nudging into yellow, and you keep nudging into yellow until eventually what was yellow becomes green. So let's say you walk for 10 minutes, it's more uncomfortable. Maybe it puts you at a 5 out of 10. You hang out at 10 minutes for some extended period of time. Maybe it's 3 to 5 days, maybe it's 1 to 2 weeks, however long you need to before it starts to drop back down. And then you go, okay, 10 minutes, that's green, no big deal. We don't want to hang out in green forever because you're not going to improve things. So you decide to go 15 minutes. Do that for a long enough period of time and you're going to develop some confidence and you're going to say, hey, walking is cool. I want to go from 15 minutes to 30 minutes. And boom, you knock yourself up into that red zone. Again, not a big deal, but what it might do is take a little bit longer for you to recover. Here's the thing, you're not harming yourself. That alarm system thinks that what you've done is dangerous because you've walked too much for your nervous system. It hasn't learned that that activity is actually safe. So what you might want to do is you might choose to stay at 30 minutes and gut it out for a period of time. That's a-okay. You're not harming yourself. But if that feels too uncomfortable, maybe you go instead from 15 to 20 minutes and you kind of hang out in that yellow zone again. You get to play with this, but this is a guideline, right? The idea here is that this is not going to be the same for every single activity that you do. And sometimes if you spend way too much time in red, you could cause a flare-up, and it will take time for your nervous system to quiet back down before you can then start again and go back to green and nudge into yellow. So I hope that this is a helpful tool. We use these a lot with patients in the clinic. Let me know what you think. If you thought this video was great, I'd love a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat below. I always answer those. If you'd like more videos like this, please subscribe and have a great day.